life with the orchestra began at the very first rehearsal with the outfit when it was formed in September of 1969. 46 musicians came together. Our first concerts were up in northern Quebec, where we played out of town, and this was part of our mandate also, was to be able to bring our level and quality of music into the smaller communities which couldn't afford to bring in a 100-piece orchestra, the likes of our colleagues in Montreal, Toronto. And the people were very grateful that we had come to offer our product for them in churches and gymnasiums. We actually sat over the ice in the arena in Sudbury, I remember one time. But from there, it was also to make our place on the world stages. I think it was 1982, the Art Center Orchestra was invited to be the guest orchestra of the year at United Nations. So we played in the actual United Nations General Assembly Hall. So our first European tour and presence opened up in the concert halls in Warsaw. From there on up to Leningrad for a pair of very memorable concerts, Tallinn, Riga, Moscow, and then on to England with Bath, Bristol, Llandaff Cathedral in Cardiff, and London.
I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea and the sky.
It's been a great ride, and for me it lasted for the first 30 years of the orchestra, at which point I had to pull myself off stage dealing with the medical condition called essential tremor. And at my wife's suggestion, I looked at the possibility of getting involved in the choral side of things. So I talked to Lawrence Awashko and ended up with a coach in town, Ruth Barry, for a good number of years, because my goal was treating the voice like a new instrument, having had to stop playing the cello. But the voice was a new instrument, so I decided to tackle that in the same way that I had the other, because I wanted, if at all feasible, to be part of the choruses that were singing on stage with the Art Center Orchestra.
And the flames spray and the blown spume, and the seagulls crying. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life.